Liberal MP Julian Leeser, who quit the coalition frontbench to support the voice to Parliament, will spend the morning campaigning in his Sydney electorate. Let's go live to Gabriella Power, who's at Thornley on Sydney's Upper North Shore. Gab, good morning. Still looks a little quiet where you are, but has he arrived yet?
He has, Janie. Member for Barara Julian Leeser is here on the ground. He's handing out how to vote cards and also handing out biscuits. But Julian, thank you for your time. Referendum day is finally here. Can you believe it after the months and years of work that you've put into this?
It's a historic day for Australia. I'm very excited about it. It's a day for Australians to vote with our hopes. Hope for a better future for our Indigenous Australians. It's a chance for us to close the gap. It's a chance for us to complete the Constitution. It's the chance for us to build a better country. And this is a great country. It's the best country in the world to live in. And this will make it even better. And I'm delighted to be here in my community handing out how to vote cards. And as you said, I've made biscuits here, or rather a local bakery has made biscuits. And we're giving these only to the volunteers, but we're giving them not just to the yes volunteers, but we're giving them to the no volunteers as well, because we want to remind people that wherever we are, we're all Australians.
I'll have to try those a bit later on as well. If the yes vote does not get up tonight and it is a no result, will you have any regrets about quitting Cabinet?
No, I've taken the stand that I've taken because I wanted to be here on this day, handing out how to vote cards in my electorate and campaigning for something that I believe in. Because one of the great things about this referendum is that I believe it'll help us close the gap. We can't continue in a country where we've got Indigenous people with an 8-year life expectancy that's lower than the rest of the population, with a suicide rate that is 2.5 times higher than the rest of the population, where the education and health outcomes for Indigenous Australians are not what they are for other Australians. And I believe that listening to Indigenous Australians about the policies and laws that affect them will make a real difference in closing that gap, and that's what today's all about.
If there is that no result tonight, though, where to from here?
Well, I think this evening we will have to take a moment to reach out to our Aboriginal friends, to reflect on that result and to recommit ourselves to reconciliation. That's the important thing. But I am working hard every day, for the whole of the rest of the day, to make sure I get every Australian to vote yes today, and that's certainly what I'll be doing across my electorate.
Finally, Julian Leeser, how have you been balancing this week with all your campaign work and also reaching out to relatives in Israel?
Look, this has been a tragic time for the Jewish community around the world. It's the largest loss of life of Jewish people since the Holocaust, with 1,300 people murdered in Israel, women who've been taken hostage, children who've been captured, caged and killed, Holocaust survivors kidnapped. I stand with the people of Israel, and I want to acknowledge that there are people right across my community who've reached out to me, regardless of their view on the referendum, to say that they stand with me, and I know that's where most Australians are today.
Julian Leeser, really appreciate you taking the time this morning to speak to us about both issues. We'll leave you to it and get back to campaigning. Thank you. That is Member for Barara Julian Leeser. It is a bit quiet here at Thornley. A couple of people are starting to stream through. There are plenty of yes campaigners on the ground, a couple of no campaigners as well, and I believe the sausage sizzle will be getting underway in an hour's time.
Well, you've got plenty to munch on there by the looks of it then, with the sausage sizzle and also the biscuits. Gabriella Power, thank you very much. And we'll touch base with Gab throughout the day.